Today we are going to talk about werewolves. We all know them in movies, games, comics. They have scared us for years. Stories and legends of the beast dating back to medieval times. Many would say that's what werewolves are. Legend, fiction, however, there are people who will argue of the contrary. There are stories of real everyday people claiming to see animals with the head of a canine and the body of a human, walking upright. You'll see many stories throughout the United States about what are now called the Dogman encounters. In our first episode, we will be covering two stories of allegedly real werewolves living among us. On April 1st, 1987, a small radio station in Michigan played a song that was made by the radio host himself. It was a folk song about a lumberjack lost in the woods, finds a mysterious creature, a creature with the head of a dog that stood like a man and terrorized the lumberjack to their core. This song was called The Dogman by Steve Cook. It was written as an April Fool's prank. However, Cook could never have prepared himself for the reactions that were to come. Moments later, the song's release, the radio station became flooded with phone calls claiming to have seen a creature that fit the description of the song. The calls and the letters never stopped, more and more claiming to have seen this creature. They described the creature as a 7-foot-tall monster with a dog's head and the body of a human. It was said to have yellow eyes, walk upright. Over time, the creature became known as the Michigan Dogman. The Michigan Dogman is said to have been seen all over the state, primarily in the northern parts. While many argue the legend began when Steve Cook aired the song, there are many who claim the legend dates hundreds of years prior. It is said that there are sightings of the beast on a year that ends with a 7. Like the song, the legend is in 1887. Lumberjack men allegedly encountering the beast while lost in the woods. According to Michigan history, there have been many sightings since 1937. Paris, Michigan, Robert Fortney was attacked by 5 wild dogs. He says that one of the 5 walked on 2 legs. Reports of a similar creature have come from Allegan County in the 1930s and in Manistee and Cross Village, 1967. These are examples of documented sightings. To this day, many write about their encounters with the beast in various blogs, as well as contacting Steve Cook to tell their story. There are still reports of people claiming to have seen this monster. Who or what is this monster? Some believe it is an unknown wolf-like species. There are also those who believe the Dogman is the spirit of a Native American warrior. Until DNA samples are found or the beast is ever caught, we will never know what is lurking in the Michigan forest. Have you seen the Dogman? Share your story in the comments. Our next story takes place in Elkhorn, Wisconsin, a small Midwest town with a population of 10,240 residents surrounded with gorgeous scenery. Low crime rate, Elkhorn is a charming American town. Underneath this paradise hides a creature that has been frightening its residents for decades. On a private road called Bray Road, it is said at night a wolf-like creature has been spotted. The head of a wolf, torso of a man, standing 6 feet tall. Stories about this creature go back as far as 1936. It has horrified many drivers passing through the area. The creature became known as the Beast of Bray Road. The first known encounter was from a man named Mark Shackelford in 1936. The story goes, Mark worked at night as a watchman for the school near Bray Road. One night, when crossing on a nearby field, Mark saw a shadow and decided to go check it out. As he got closer, he spotted a very strange animal on the side of the road. It appeared to be some sort of a wolf. He also noticed a putrid scent of rotting meat coming from its direction. When the beast noticed him, it stood upright, then let out a huge growl, then turned around, running off into the forest. In the 1980s and 90s, Elkhorn had a spike of reports of drivers seeing this wolf-like creature on Bray Road. The reportings become so frequent it made headline news. The story of the Beast of Bray Road has sparked the curiosity of many tourists, having come visit Elkhorn in its hopes of encountering it. Are you in Elkhorn, or have you seen the Beast of Bray Road? Tell us your story in the comments. You can also request a story there. Thank you for tuning in to Dark Hodgepodge. Until next time, stay spooky.